Hello everyone, so happy Monday. I am in my classroom and it is the second break of the day and I am feeling super duper prepared today because I kind of had everything laid out for what I wanted to do for my video today. And today's video I wanted to share with you something that I worked all weekend on and I am so excited to have it. But I wanted to do more of my super centers that I introduced with weather for like kindergarten and first grade level. So I created some super centers to fit kindergarten and first grade level for all of you. So I hope you guys enjoy these and you find that they're going to be helpful for the week of St. Patrick's Day. I am all about themes. I've told you guys that I love to do themes and I love to do holidays and tie those in so that students are very aware of those different holidays and what they mean. I never grew up understanding the meaning of them and I feel like I wish I kind of knew what some of them meant. So I created some activities that you can put inside of your centers and have them for reading rotations, or if you wanted to do it in just one day and have it over and done with, these are some great activities that you can do throughout the day that are really cute and they're very easy. There's not a lot of time that is like put into it where the kids are having to spend time coloring and cutting. There's none of that. These are super quick. It stays focused with what it is that you want the kids to practice on as far as like skills, but it still looks cute at the very end. I mean, let's just be honest, y'all, like teachers really like to have things that are cute and adorable. I'm gonna start this off with the different centers that I have and then I'm gonna finish it up with a little bitty haul that I got from Walmart for some of some like fun St. Patrick's Day like attire that you could get inside of your classroom. So this one's called Lucky Sentences, and what it is it has a spot for 4 different sentences. Down at the bottom there was an extra little sheet of paper that had some of these little vocabulary pictures that the kids would cut out. Then you would have the kids build them into sentences. Now you can put this on a wide range of levels. If you want them to have a very repetitive sentence, you can have them practice with using some of those sight words that you have inside of your classroom that you're practicing on that week. Or if you want them to do just a general, seeing if they're able to put some of those vocabulary words into sentences, they can build those. You can also decide whether you want them to try to write the word after the picture or if you just want them to leave it with the picture and then not have it at all. For some of my kids who are like my ELL babies that struggle a lot, I may just want them to do the first sound. I may just have them not even write the word at all, and all they would have to do is just glue the picture in that one spot. So really simple, easy activity, gets them practicing with sentences, building that structure of sentences, organizing words, making sure that it makes sense, looking for capitalization, punctuation, seeing if they're able to use and spell sight words, and seeing if they're able to understand or recall some of those vocabulary words that you introduced at the beginning of the week. Look how cute this one came out to be. So it is a 4-leaf clover fact. So you could again do this very, very simple. You create a anchor chart that has all about 4-leaf clovers. You can brainstorm some of that schema, read an article on it, read a book about clovers, and then have kids brainstorm and think about what are some facts that they know about clovers. Y'all, this can be really, really simple. It doesn't have to be anything fancy like huge amounts of information. For one, they could say a 4-leaf clover is green. Awesome. It is a small plant. Awesome. It has 4 leaves. Perfect. It can be very, very, very simple. It does not have to be anything fancy at all. I did also see that where somebody had mentioned on my Instagram post that the 4-leaf could be fact families. So if you wanted to like purchase this as like a bundle for upper grades, maybe 2nd grade, 1st, 2nd grade, and you wanted to do it as fact families, you could have them write them as fact families too. So it can be multi-purpose, which is always very, very nice to have as a teacher. So this is probably one of my absolute favorite crafts, and I just love it so much. Look at how cute this little guy is. So this is all about St. Patrick's Day, and I do have another version where the St. Patrick's Day is blank and it's just a line. So if you wanted to do all about leprechauns or all about my leprechaun and you want the kids to describe their leprechaun, it's up to you how you want to do it, but you do have two different options, one that's blank and then one that has all about St. Patrick's Day written in it. But the kids just complete this little craft. You get the little eyes with it, the little hat shape, and then all I did was cut out strips and then I curled it using crayons or pencil, whatever it is that I had near me. Sometimes I just did my finger, and that worked totally fine too. But it is by far the cutest little thing. And when I would do these in my super centers, guys, like I would already have these pages already copied, and then I would have these already cut out into strips, and I would tell the kids how many of these that they needed to pull out. But they would construct this. This would be one of their activities that they did for that day during reading workshop. And I would only make them do one. I wouldn't make them do anything else. If some of those kids were gung-ho and they wanted to do more, kudos to them. But I only made them do one of those. So he was so, so, so cute. I love him. He's like, I fell in love with this little guy. He's precious. A couple of other ones that I have. One of them, again, is multi-purpose, just like the little 4-leaf clover, where you could do it for math and for reading and writing, but it's this little clock. So the clock, and I had one of my patrons who is absolutely wonderful, and thank you so much for sharing this, but I posted this on Patreon and had some of my patron peeps be able to tell me what would they want to use this for. And because I thought it was too cute to not be able to use it, but it's a little book on the inside. So this one here, it comes blank, and so I started filling those out, which is really nice to use for sequence. But if you happen to have the book the night before St. Patrick's Day, it is a very cute little story that is all about these kids who go to bed and they want to capture this leprechaun. Well, my sweet little patron, she said that what you could do is have the kids draw a line to determine what time they, like, to infer what time they believe the leprechaun was caught. On the inside, they could provide evidence to support that inference that they had as far as what time they thought it was caught. Now, this one also comes as a second version. There's another version that has 6 little clocks and this block underneath them, and if you are one teacher that likes to teach time, at least to the hour, in kindergarten, then you have that option as well, where they can write down the time that they believe it is on that clock. So 2 different options. You can use it for reading and writing, or you can use it for math. So there is also a math version on there, if you wanted to do that. I love this. This is by far, oof, so cute, but it came out adorable. It's a little pot of gold, and what it is it has lines that are completely blank, and so you want to give your kids dice, and they would be able to take those 2 numbers and they have to create a word problem from it. Whether you decide to do it as an addition or subtraction, that is totally up to you how you want to present it, but the kids are writing their own word problem. So using some of those vocabulary words that you introduce at the beginning of that week or that day, however you want to present it, I usually just build as an anchor chart, and we just start drawing and and writing down words. That's pretty much the extent of how my vocabulary anchor charts go. So they complete an entire word problem, and then they put the answer up at the top using the coins, and then I even wrote it down here at the bottom. But again, a very cute, sweet activity that is actually higher level because they're having to build their own word problem, which is kind of nice. At this time of the year, I always started doing word problems in kindergarten, so that's one of the other activities. I do have a rainbow one that I was not able to find, so I'm gonna have to come back later at the very end of this video once I'm able to find it, like later on this afternoon, and show that to you. But I do not have it with me at this moment. Let's do a little St. Patrick's Day haul. How about that? So I went to Walmart the other day, and it is very rare that my heart ever, that I ever go to Walmart, because I am not a Walmart person. I just don't like it. I don't like it. It just causes me stress having to think that I have to go to Walmart. Anyway, so I did go to Walmart, and as I was walking through, I saw this little stand that had all of the St. Patrick's Day stuff, and I said, you know what, this is really nice. I really should get some of this, because I like to do dress ups, especially for writing and for reading or transformations. You never know when you're gonna need them, so I figured I'd go ahead and stock up. So I did. So I bought some cute little suspenders. Don't know what I can use these for. Actually, I think I will wear them on St. Patrick's Day. I'm gonna be all dressed in green, it's really crazy. One of these I actually almost started trying on because I was about to wear them for Dr. Seuss, and then I ended up changing my mind. But these are just some nice little long socks, and these go all the way up to the knee. But they're cute. I mean, you never know when you need to have some extra socks, right? Oh, that's what they look like. If you're curious, that's what they are. The next thing that I had these were higher socks. I don't know why I decided that I was going to get 2 different types of socks, but these are higher ones. These go way past the knee. Some little thigh-high socks. I also got this, which is so cute. I love it. It makes my heart happy. Okay. Oh, and I have one other thing that is in the closet that I need to go and get. Hold on. Okay, and then one of the final things, actually I had 2 other things, but I don't know what I did with the earrings. I did buy some little like St. Patrick's Day little hat earrings that I could wear on that day, but I have no idea where they are. I think they're at home, but I'm not like 100% sure. But I also found this little tutu. It's so cute. You never know when you need a tutu. Love these. Y'all, it's so much fun to have like just dress up clothes around inside of like your classroom. You never know when you want to have like a day where you want to go back over adjectives and describing things, and you can have the kids dress up, which is really fun. Have them dress up and then have everybody be able to describe the person who is dressed up in the front of the room. So having things like this is not just for one day. Like I would end up using this throughout the year for different activities and whatever it is that I'm doing in my class. So it's always nice to go through, and whenever you're finding some of these really fun little novelty things, to go ahead and pick them up, because you never know when you're gonna need it. You never know when you need a really good dress up day. Let's just be honest. Good morning, everyone. It is Wednesday morning and I have just arrived into the classroom. Let me tell you, I am feeling really good about my outfit. Let me show you what I have on. Okay, so I have like my normal black pants. These are from Ann Taylor Loft, which I love their pants. They're a really good fit. So, and then I have these, which I got at DSW quite a while back, probably at the beginning of winter. This is like shirt is from Nordstrom, which is one of those Pelpham shirts, but it's just really cute. And then I have this sweater from Old Navy that I just recently got. So I feel very adorable, and it's mainly because I have a meeting that I have to go to at like our main offices this afternoon right after school. So I needed to look extra professional, which y'all, I don't look professional all the time. It's like sometimes I feel like I just roll out of bed and just put whatever on. But I'm really loving my little outfit today. I am. Look at that. Okay, professional me. Sorry about that. So I just wanted to show you my outfit. So I needed to show you guys 2 more activities, and I'm so sorry that I wasn't able to get to it the day that I actually started filming these activities. Life happens. For this activity, it's going to be a math activity. You're going to need some Lucky Charms. So I just went and picked up some Lucky Charms so that I can show you guys the activity and how you would actually do it. But I think everybody is pretty familiar with this because I see it a lot just like around the internet in general. But you will have a graphing sheet that looks like this. And what the kids will do, well, or what you will do at the very beginning, is you will put some in a cup for them. So I'm really excited because I get to eat these afterwards. And your kids get to eat these too, which will be good for them too. Ah! I lost my cup. Come back. So just put a little bit in a cup for them. Like so. A little cup. I did just eat that off the floor. I'm sorry. So what the kids will do is they will take out the actual marshmallow portions and they will line them up to graft them. If that one was a horseshoe, but we're not going to count it because it's like half of a horseshoe. And then all the other ones they actually get to eat, which will be very cool. Is this a pot of gold? Is this one the rainbow? I'm pretty sure that's the rainbow. So anyways, so the idea is that they're gonna graph it. Once they graph it and they color it in, then over here, I like to have them practice with tally marks. So they're going to write the ones for tally marks. You can even have them circle which one was the greatest with a certain color, which one was the least in another color. And then at the very bottom, they can write down which one was their absolute favorite. Again, just a really fun activity that you can have a snack with. This is a very easy snack to do for it. And you're taking it back and applying it to math, which is really nice. So the next activity is this little rainbow, which is very cute. I did not finish the rainbow, so the rainbow is not completed. I did have a rainbow, and like I said, y'all, I have no idea where I ended up leaving it. So I had to like create a little model so that I could show you guys what I expected of my kids. But what I did is I had little cutout squares, and here I didn't overlap it. So make sure that when you're doing it, you're having them overlap it. I didn't have them do it there, so I started losing some space. I had the red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and then you're supposed to have the indigo and then the purple. And what I actually had them do is I put these out, the little black papers. I gave them a model. I showed them that at the very beginning of the week when we were learning about rainbows. And right where I had like my super centers where all of the materials were put at, I had these little baskets, and it was with already pre-cut out little squares. They're probably about an inch big. They're not big, and I was not perfect with it at all. But I would have these kind of sitting out, so that as the kids needed them, they would just go and grab some in a little cup, because I would also leave little cups for them too. Or at one year, what did I do? One year I actually had a bowl. Like every kid always had a bowl. So whenever we were doing any type of little bitty activity, and it was similar to this, I think I got them at the Dollar Tree, but they were like little bitty bowl types instead of this where it was open. But anytime we did any cutting activities, whenever they had like extras, or they didn't want to lose their pieces, so where they were cutting out all their pieces, they would put their pieces inside the bowl, and they would take their bowl with them. And what I did is I actually put a label with their name on it, so that they always knew whose bowl was whose bowl was whose. Okay, you get the idea. So they could either have a cup that you can have them grab and put all of those little cutout pieces in, or you can have a bowl that is very specific to them, that they know where to go and get it, and they can come and kind of fill up their bowl with the pieces that they need, and then put whatever they don't use back inside of the baskets for everybody to be able to grab from. So at the bottom, they had writing, and what I did is I just put down Roy G. Biv, because this is how I teach writing, like rainbows. I teach it with Roy G. Biv, and you could very easily kind of change it up however you wanted to change it up. The way that I did it is I said, red is for, and then they would have to tell me something that kind of stood for red in their head. So red is for fire trucks, orange is for oranges, or oranges for sunsets, yellow is for ducks, baby ducks, however you want to set it up. But then that's a way for them to be able to remember, and it also applies to what they're doing up here, because they're using Roy G. Biv to create the actual rainbow itself. Okay, so I started eating Lucky Charms, sorry. So those are all of the activities that I have in my little St. Patrick's Day units. I am posting it up in my store for $3 so that you guys can go and grab it and use some of these precious activities. Be sure that you tag me on Instagram so that I can see what you are doing in your classroom if you are going to use some of these activities. And for all of my patrons, I am actually going to post this up for free for you guys, so that you can go ahead and implement whichever you choose to implement in your own classroom. So definitely go and check it out. I will leave a link down below so that you guys can go and grab it if you think that this is something that you would love to use in your classroom. I mean, how cute is he? Why would you not? Oh my goodness, he's like my favorite. He's my favorite. Okay, so I am gonna go ahead and end the vlog here. I hope that you guys enjoyed this little unit slash St. Patrick's Day haul. I am all excited, mainly because I love the color green. It's so pretty. I love green. So I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share it out, guys, and I will talk to you all very, very soon. Bye.